Today's video is all about asking a brand partner for feedback. And this topic actually comes directly from a call I had with a creator. She was working with a brand and she was like, I want to get feedback from them. I'm curious, right? I want to know what they thought of my work, what they thought of the things that we were doing, because she wanted to pitch them again. See, a big part of working with a brand is pitching them again, and also using that feedback to pitch other brands in similar categories. So I was like, oh, this would be a really good topic for the YouTube community about asking for feedback. Now, it is a little bit more of an advanced topic because creators who are asking brands for feedback, they're working with brands, right? But maybe you're watching this video today and you're not working with brands yet. All good. This is still a really helpful strategy for you guys to keep in mind for when you do grow and when you do get to that position when you are working with brands, which you will be, and you're able to ask them for feedback so that you can grow as a creator. Now, if you're not working with brands yet, or if you are working with brands and you're struggling and you're kind of stuck and you're not where you want to be, come to my next free live training. I'm going to leave the link below. People love this training. It's live. It's free. It's going to teach you actionable strategies on how to get brands to respond to you. I read a pitch out loud. It's amazing. People love it. Super fun. So come join us. Okay. So the first thing about asking for feedback is be prepared because you may not like what you hear. I think asking for feedback, though, for real, is so professional and it's something that is going to set you apart. It is like, whoa, this person is really trying to grow, because who asks for feedback, right? People who want to grow as a business owner, as a creator. And it's interesting because sometimes even just telling the brand, as a small business myself that's growing, and, this feedback would be really helpful to help me continue to serve others in our community or to continue to create content that makes an impact, or again, whatever that verbiage you want to use. But you're saying like, I want to grow. I want to be able to learn from this experience of working together and make sure I was a good partner for you. So I do think from a professional standpoint, it does set you up. And I think it's a bold thing to do, but I like bold because fortune favors the bold. So outside of being prepared to know what you're going to do, you kind of want to ask yourself, how do you want to receive this feedback? Do you want to send like a form, some sort of survey where you send to your brand partners? Or do you want to do it on a call where you set up a post call after you work together and ask them? Think about which actual mode of communication you prefer. That's the first step to identify. Now, some creators may be going back in time when they actually going to other partners that they've already worked with. So if that's the case and you're going partners, that are a month old, 2 months old, 3 months old, you may have to start by reminding them the context of how you work together, right? So if you're watching this video and you're like, oh, I want to ask for feedback for people I've already worked with versus moving forward, then, definitely just remind that partner of the context of how you work together just to give them a quick overview. When you're asking for feedback, obviously always start with gratitude and appreciation, saying something along the lines of how grateful you are for the opportunity to have worked with them, and how grateful you are for the opportunity or appreciative you were to be able to partner with a brand like them and create content to help them reach their goals, whatever. But start off sincere, appreciation, and gratitude. That's the first part of asking for feedback. And again, if you're going back in time, next step would be giving them context of how you work together because they may not even remember. So the next step is basically telling them that you are looking to grow, that you would really appreciate if they could give you some honest, open feedback, encourage them to be open, and explain to them that for you to continue to grow as a content creator, and to better serve your clients, that this type of feedback helps you as a small business serve your clients better. So explain that to them and encourage that open, honest feedback. Some creators that have done this, if they've done it in a form, they give the brand an option to be anonymous. You don't have to do that. You can. And if you do decide to do that, then you can let them know, I have an anonymous survey or something that I send. So please let me know, if you wouldn't mind filling it out, and encourage that. And please be as open as possible, as your honesty will only help me to continue to improve as a creator. So you're saying it very clearly. And then whenever you're asking for feedback, you want to be very specific. Are you asking for feedback on the content quality, on the effectiveness of the campaign, on the brand's experience working with you? Maybe it's all three, or maybe there's just a certain area that you want feedback on. And you just have to be very clear, right? You have to be the one to give the instructions of what you're looking for feedback on. And obviously including open-ended questions so that it's not a yes or no. Like, did you like working with me? Yes, no. It's more like, what were some areas that you think that I was able to help or bring value to your company? You know, open-ended. Like, what aspects of the collaboration did you think went well? Is there anything in particular you'd like to share regarding our experience working together? How do you think that the content or the campaign performed? Giving them an opportunity to share like moments versus like yes or no sort of answers. Those are always the best when you're asking for feedback. Now, if you find that the feedback is positive, you know, you may want to have like a little section in the form or something you email them afterwards, asking them, can I use this, you know, as a testimonial? And always, guys, always, I know this goes without saying, but like, thank them. Thank you so much for providing feedback. I saw you filled out the form. Or if they respond to you saying, we filled it out, being like, again, I can't thank you enough. You know, and if you want to use it as a testimonial, this is the opportunity to ask them if you can as well. Now, I'm curious, what do you guys think about asking for feedback? Is this something that you've done, you plan on doing? Would you do? Do you rather not know? Or is this something that you do want to know so that you can, you know, maybe use that knowledge to grow, to help you serve your clients better and to pitch that same brand again? I'm super curious what you guys think. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever asked for feedback or if you plan on asking for feedback. I would love to hear about your own experiences with it. And make sure to like this video, comment, subscribe to our channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.